In this video, I'm gonna make this simple uploading more robust. I'm gonna copy and paste this file index and I'm gonna call it upload, and I'm gonna use that file, and I'm gonna have a bit of code in here, so I'm just gonna make comments about what I'm gonna do. So first I'm gonna define max file size, and then define upload dir, which I already did. Then get file name. Then I want to convert the max file size to kilobytes because it's gonna be in bytes. After that, I want to define permitted file types, and then flag type and size. Then I want to check the size and check the type, and finally try to upload. So first of all, define the max file size. So I'm gonna say here max file size variable is gonna be equal to 300,000, let's say, and that's in bytes, so this is gonna be around 300 kilobytes. And to actually make this work in the form, I need to have a hidden input field, so I'm gonna create that here. And the name has to be specific, max underscore file underscore size, all uppercase, and then the value in bytes. So the value, I'm gonna echo out that max file size. And instead of having this echo here, because I just want to echo something out, this can be shorter. I can remove echo and PHP and have an equal sign here, and this is the same as saying PHP and then echo. Okay, so if I run this now and I inspect, I get the 300,000 in here, so it works. Anyway, up here now I need to convert, so I'm gonna have a max variable here, which is gonna be equal to number format, and in here max file size divided by 1024, which is how many bytes there are in a kilobyte, and one decimal place, and I'm gonna append to this a space in KB for kilobytes. The permitted file types are gonna be JPG and PNG, so I'll have a permitted array here, and in here image slash JPEG, and image slash JPG, and image slash PNG, and this is supposed to be flag. So these are just gonna be booleans, so I know if the type and size are okay or not, and I'm gonna say here size okay is equal to false, and type OK is equal to false, so I'm gonna assume they're not correct. And to check the size, I can use file's image size, so that size is built in and gives you the size of the file you're trying to upload. So to check the size, I'm gonna say if and paste this and change name to size. So if the size is greater than 0, and if the size is less than or equal to max file size, in that case it's all good, so I'm gonna say size OK is equal to true. And now I want to check the type, and to get the type of the file I want to upload, I can use type in here. So I'm gonna loop through the permitted array and compare. So I'm gonna have a for each here, and I'm gonna say for each permitted as file type, let's say. And here if file type is equal to, and paste this, so file's image type. And if there's a match, I'm gonna say that type OK is equal to true, and I'm gonna break out of this for each, because if, let's say, the first element is correct in the array, there's no need to check against the others, since there can be only one. And I believe that's it. So now I can finally try to upload. So first I'm gonna say if not size OK. In that case, I'm gonna have a result variable, or just R, let's say, which is gonna be equal to the file is too big, max file size is, and max variable here. And I'm gonna have an else if here, so else if not type OK. Then again I'm gonna have that R variable for result, and that's gonna be equal to incorrect file type. Allowed file types are JPG and PNG. And if both of those are okay, then I'm gonna have the else here, and I'm gonna have a switch, and I'm gonna switch through files image error, and that error is gonna give me a number from 0 till 8 or something like that, and each number represents something. So for example, 0 means there are no errors, 1 means the file size is greater than the file size allowed in the php.ini configuration file, and so on. So anyway, I'm gonna have files image error here, and I'm gonna check against some of them, not all of them. Anyway, first of all, case 0, which means there are no errors. So if the case is 0, I'm gonna have a variable here called success, and that's gonna be equal to this function. And now I can finally get rid of that function here. But I still don't know if this worked. I just know there are no errors with the file. So I'm gonna say here if success. If it's true, then I'm gonna say r is equal to file name uploaded. Else, I'm gonna say r is equal to problem and case 0. So I know where the problem is. And here I'm gonna have a break. Next case is gonna be case 3, which means the file was partially uploaded. So I'm gonna say r is equal to file was partially uploaded, and a break. And then I'm gonna have the default, which is gonna be r, and is gonna say system error, and a break. And after this if, which is hopefully this one, it is, no it's not, it should be after this if. So here I'm gonna echo out the r. Okay, let's see if this works. If I run this file now, and I, for example, try to upload Better Days and upload, it says Better Days uploaded. And let's see here it is. And if I try to upload Road and Sky, upload, it says uploaded. And here it is, so that seems to be working. Now let me change, for example, the max file size to, I'll duplicate this line to, let's say, 3000, which is less than 3 kilobytes. And I'll just comment this out. And the images are around 20 kilobytes each, so they're too big for the current max file size. So if I run this now, let's see what happens if I try to upload something. And again, the file is too big, max file size is 2.9 kilobytes. And let me also duplicate this permitted array. And let's say I only want to allow PNGs, so let's see if this works. If I run this now, choose file and say Better Days, since it's a JPG, so any. And I forgot to change the, I'm gonna uncomment this and change this. Okay, so run again. And choose Better Days, upload, and incorrect file type. Allowed file types are JPG and PNG, so that works as well. So it's all good. And lastly, I just want to show you those cases. So I'm gonna Google for files error PHP, and here is the PHP manual, and here are the values listed. So 0, there is no error. Value 1, the file size exceeds the directive set in php.ini, and so on. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.